What's up? What's cracking?
Hey, you know I ain't playing, right?
As in, this ain't in living color, bro. Alright then, so what's up? What's up? You know what I mean? What's up? What's up? Yo? What's up, yo?
You know what I mean? And my cushion, where's my cushion at? The cushion should be right around here. There it is. Oh, I'm using it. That's where my cushion is here. Crazy. I'll be trying to put shit where mayor should go, and technically I got lighters I gotta keep an eye on so I don't lose the lighter. As you can see, I'm looking fucking tight. I mean, do you know anybody can make shit look like that?
Okay.
Ain't nobody playing here, yo. Ain't nobody.
What he playing, yo?
Today
Today I was on a fruit diet.
but towards the end I got some beans
You know?
and they're digested now. So I was thinking about doing a workout. Really haven't been putting too much on camera. Just been busy doing workouts without the camera. So absolutely, 100%. Uh, I can't even remember all the shit I did today. Lots of shoulder presses. You know, everything that I'm doing is so that I can look
Impossible.
fucking managed to look impossible. Like fucking somebody shouldn't look when they're 61. That's my goal.
break all the rules.
And smoke cigarettes. I don't have to chew nicotine.
Things or anything. I just smoke still. That's all. I don't freak out about nothing I do. You know, any of those bodybuilding people that look at me, they're not going to comment until I get over 500 subscribers. So
just hook me up, guys. Give me that 500 over 500, and then I'll be able to start making some waves. Appreciate your subscription, your like, hit the notification bell, make it all clear as a bell by hitting the bell. And if you want to get in good shape, this is what you do. You do what I do. Like right now, there's no fucking denying. I look at almost impossible for somebody my age. That little bit of skin, that's it. But other than that, I look the fucking part of somebody who's almost on something, which I'm not. But I mean, I technically, because I'm so dedicated, there's no way around it. I'm going to get muscles. Just the way I go about it, it's all shaping when I do it.
So obviously it doesn't matter about the size quantifications, because that'll just ruin your body. You use that shit that some of those fuckers use. But just enjoying a cigarette, now I'm gonna roll a joint. No, shut up! And make myself more happy, and this is some good weed. And my friends are so funny, and they're like, "Oh, you're have the rest of my weed." It's like, bro, this is good weed here. He's like, "Yeah, you can have it though." So, yeah. Some people, they just don't smoke as much weed as me. So, they kind of hooked me up. Like the beleaguered, and the huddled and the few. The beleaguered, huddled, and the few. That sounds like a name for a good, movie. The beleaguered, huddled, and few. Yeah. That's the story of the white person. We came here very little, and, there were some peeps here, but we managed to pull it off. Anyways, with Spain and shit, a lot of people don't like white people because of what? We got what we deserved. No more oppression. So, if you don't like it, too bad. I mean, we're white, so what? I mean, we fucking had to run from our own oppression. You gotta remember, and I'll reiterate, white people were slaves.
They just don't talk about it because it's not politically correct to say white people are slaves. Because then all of a sudden people would be, maybe even feeling sorry for white people all of a sudden. So, yeah, there were Nordic fucking, slaves or Irish slaves. A lot of indentured slaves were just simply peasants. So just remember that. You're just a peasant technically by name, but by the king you're a fucking slave because he could at any time just tell you, okay, this is what I want you to do now, bitch. And that's how that was back in those days. So anyone says, oh, you shouldn't come here and killed all the Indians. We didn't. We came here to try to get away from our oppression. Get over it. Fucking white people are cool. Just get over it, man. We're fucking Vikings and we're Viking slaves and we're this and we're that. Probably built boats for China. Because they're there's an unidentified population there of white people that they never want to admit to. So I just like to reiterate. Nobody here that white supremacist. I just am proud to be white. And a lot of white people got great genetics, especially from certain areas. So the reason why a lot of them don't look good is because a lot of them have become complacent, less disciplined. So, you know, and how are we supposed to know we got fucking chicken pox? And how are we supposed to know all this shit's gonna go down? It's only the fucking assholes, the 30% that were in the slave trade for blacks. 30% of them were fucking complete assholes at all times. So there's no way around it. It's just how, when you get complacent and shit, you get power hungry too. Like, oh, well, I roll with these fuckers, so we believe this. But it's a little unlikely if you're running from something that you're going to find a better place. It's just not that easy. So you just do what you can do. You sometimes you got to run to become strong again. It's called retreat. Retreat does exist in all warfare. And we were retreating. We got on board those Mayflower and this and that and the motherfucking this. At the end of the day, though, it was all about, hey, we're going to take over this motherfucking bunch of assholes. We're going to rise up. And that's what a lot of black people say, about whites. But really, the slave trade was 98% fucking Arab run, man, at all times in the past. And before that, Samaria, who knows who fucking ran other slave trades. But in the meantime, it's still run by Arabs, the slave trade. It still goes on over
there in Africa.
But you won't hear a lot of peeps talking about it because really, man, they just want to poke shit at white people all the time. They don't really want to go over to Africa and try to fix that shit. So fucking, lots of shit going on there. Muslims, this, that, fucking. Shut up! My dog just doesn't want to comply sometimes. Right now, it just needs to fucking lay down. You know what I mean? See, look at that peak. How many people can make their peak do that? My peak shows up way over here near the elbows. I like it like that though. Makes my biceps stand out different. They look different. I look. My whole goal is to look like a fucking human front loader. A human front loader. Yeah, I guess I'll start a workout a little bit. I had to take a break I've been working out all day, but lots of in between breaks between 2 or 3 sets, and then half hour sitting on my ass. Do some more shit, another 2 or 3 sets. Take another half hour on my ass. No cardio today because I need to maintain some muscles. Just weight cardio. That's the only thing I was fucking with. So I'm not even pumped, but I'm feeling really good. Like I say, I'm calisthenics, so it's all about the workout and the discipline. The other stuff just comes as a benefit. Shave. A lot of girls are so sensitive about a guy being in great shape because although they would love to compliment you, they really can't, because it hurts their ego to compliment a man so much. Sean said they tear him apart, they tear him down. But it's really not a house of cards. When you're built like this, the women are just trying to psychologically, in some cases, they're just man haters. Other times, they just want to see if they can cause a misfire with your own neurology and test your weaknesses and your anger. See who you'll beat up, who you won't. It's just ridiculous. Women need to back off of guys. I mean, I've known women that would get guys to go shoot somebody. I mean, literally. I'm just guessing, but I'm pretty sure the woman got the fucking gangsters interested in going to shoot somebody over some rocks or something. And of course, that didn't come out. It just said, "Oh, two Latinos shot the dude Trey in the back of the head." But why did they shoot him in the back of the head? Because the woman fucking said, "Look, I know where he's gonna be at this time in the morning, and just give me his fucking rocks and we're good." So, I mean, I can pretty much guess the way shit goes down. It's horrible, but it's true. I mean, I don't hate women at all. I mean, just a certain percentage of them are severely bent on fucking just tearing men down if they can. Usually by psychology. And it's just wrong. Fucking, my brother got divorced after he had 3 kids. And the wife didn't even have a reason in court, but one anyway. She just said, I'm just tired of being married to the dude. And basically the judge's like, okay, I guess that's good enough. And we had some arguments, and that was it. So she married a preacher. So it was really all about she was fucking the preacher on the side, and then finally just said, okay, well, I'll get a divorce. So, see, that's not the kind of woman I ever wanted. So that's why I'm 61 without any woman, permanent woman. Trust me. When any woman sees how smart I am, I sometimes fucking scare them, and then they fucking wanna. They don't have a way to catch up in the brain other than to tear you down and see if that makes you mad, and then they can say, okay, I'm smarter because I made him mad. So if I make him mad, he's not that smart, is he? So women are like that. Not a lot of them, maybe 30%. The ones you run into more often that look like they want to get fucking sucked dick or something, the next thing you know, they're fucking on that game plan. Let's see how agitated I can get them. So I just hate it. I hate it. And they're the kind of people that will. Oh yeah, man, fucking! I couldn't believe it the other day. Something happened, but anyway, we won't go there. This is my channel, and I'm not sitting here trying to go there. But yeah, I guess I can start doing something right now. we'll just stay on this little cushion. Shut up. So I'm just going to mess with the little stuff that are integrating while I've got the camera on. I got to be quick about it. I'm trying to compress videos at the same time. Trying to get all this footage, compress videos at the same time. My fucking chest is looking so fucking cut up. I can't. Yeah, I can believe it, but I mean, it's hard to fathom that I'm able to pull this shit off with supplements only. Even for me, it's hard to fathom, but I've always gained okay, that's just a privy of mine. I can do things, I just don't always know it until I do it. Now we'll go to these. Shut up! So I did 4 shades on that one. Out straight, out slightly lateral, a little higher lateral, and then I did a straight up. All right, so might as well just hit a workout. I was gonna sit here and talk and try to act like I'm making great footage, but truth is, you gotta fucking go into more stuff again. And this coffee's good. Whew. For now, I'm just keeping the weight here. Do some more. Phew. The cushion's trying to do other things. See, I'm trying to pull that whole rich piano chest thing off where everything just goes blah. And it's right fucking there. And Rich Piano, his chest was so fucking big that just to see the shape of it, you had to look directly front at him. But other than that, it just looked like a big giant fucking thing. He was so big. I think he would have been great if he had not died. Somehow or another just started giving in a little bit and talking to people like Lee Priest and stuff on live casts. I'm pretty sure his channel would have exploded. Even though Lee Priest is a small dude, it would be neat to see that, but it's no longer so. Rich Pan is no longer so. R.I.P. Let's do some more of these. just came back to 8 on each. But the good thing about that one is you get a lot of reps. You get a lot of reps from that just by doing it consecutively, like do it, do it, do it, and do it. So 4 shades. And then the forward and the behind the neck press, it just melds. It just starts pushing. You know, it's just going to force shoulder just bust. You know, you can't fucking get around it. I say either pop or bust. When you bust, it just means, you know, you've pushed it to the extreme shaping quantifications in a short period of time, not just by pump, but by some duration, you know, of time going by. And when I was starting my stuff on YouTube, none of this shit was going down. This body shit is all new, guys. So let's do some of these again. Okay, we'll just do 22 on that one, then we'll come back to behind the neck press. You know, so when you hit these fucking, the way I look at the bicep, how many people you know that got a bicep that curls like that, guys? You know, look at that. I'm just kind of barely tightening it, and it's fucking got that weird cupping shit on it. It just has a cupping feature on the outside of your bicep that makes your bicep look crazy weird different. Yeah, crazy weird different. I said it. I'm gonna smoke another joint. That sounds like a movie. Crazy, weird, and different. A dumb movie, but we'll be back to crazy, weird, and different after these messages brought to you by S'mores, Rice Krispie S'mores, and Shovel Excavations. All right, yeah. Shovel. I mean, what does that mean? He has no fucking front loader? Yeah, Shovel Excavations. Don't wear out the name. But you got a shovel? Yeah. We'll be back to Shovel Excavations, the show, and not the movie, after these messages. The show and not the movie. I didn't know there was a movie. Well, there is. I didn't know the narrator was supposed to inject conversation. Well, he can. Quiet, Bella! Why did you ask the question? Did you know there was somebody on the other side willing to answer? Well, not really. I just wanted to speak out loud. That's all.
Well, anyway. Alright, now I'm just going cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
This is good weed. That's another thing. I'm fucking half bound, but I just had to smoke some more. It was such a pin joint. Now I gotta find the glue on it. Is that the glue? Yeah. Yeah, these are, I call these the Native American style pin joints. You just roll them real thin and they get you just what you want, and you don't waste a bunch of weed inside there. Canadian pin joint. First Nation. You get these at the truck stop from Eric. Yeah. He sells them. And there ain't no crack holes at that truck stop. It's all pin joints.
Because the police cracked down on the truck stop. That's why.
Not the Native Americans in general, but the truck stop they cracked down on. That's Canada for you. Oh, yeah, we've only had 16 buildings burnt down last month from likely Native Americans who are pissed off at whatever we offer. Well, we'll just go ahead and act like it's the problem is over here. Let's redirect the problem over here and get everyone's attention off all the money we lost in all our warehouses. I'm just kidding.
That way I look like a bronze statue just sitting here, just like, what's up?
Huh? Oh, I'm alive? Oh, okay. I thought I was a statue. Just saying. Hope you're all enjoying the video. I just decided to start pushing in because I've been doing shit all day, so my blood's already still kind of like been moving all day. Off camera. I just didn't do shit.